Observe. 10th prize, EC Sites Health Foods. They give out trophies for these things? Yo, check out that bear. Why's it got hair like that? A pricey looking bottle of champagne and a cute little bear. Haha, this bear has the same hairstyle as Mr. Beauty. And his paws are heart-shaped. Wow, and the bear's name is June Bear. Adorable. Under the bear's bum. There's something under June Bear's bum. I like that they said bum. I don't know, that's like, it really tickles me. Oh, it's a delivery notice. You were absent, so we'll be back tomorrow. I can imagine Mr. Beauty outright ignoring the doorbell when Rina-san isn't here. By the way, the delivery staff's handwriting is all curvy and cute. I want to check it real quick. What did it say specifically? Delivery notice, you were absent, so we'll be back tomorrow. Fangirls? Like, curvy and cute would imply that it's a girl's handwriting, right? So, bringing it in, though, seems kind of weird. Maybe it has black mold inside of it, and it's making Rina sick. What are you doing here? Hello, how are you? You have a name? He's the culprit. Why would the delivery guy have a name? I'm Ito, in charge of package deliveries for this area. How are you? Mind if I talk to you for just a bit? Talk to me? You come here for deliveries? Maybe he works at the warehouse. It would make sense if we go to the warehouse. You come here for deliveries? Yup. Miyazaki-san's into online shopping, so the volume's hefty. I handle all his needs, from send-offs to deliveries to recalls. This area's deliveries are mine too, so I received the package here and delivered directly. Nobody answered the door yesterday, so this one's a redelivery. Sounds like you stop by pretty often. Sounds like you might have done something to try to kill Rina. Do you come here every day? You must be busy handling deliveries each day. Yes, sir. We're a bit short on staff, so it's been busy lately. We do have our days off, though. I usually drink and laze around at home. Recent impressions of Miyazaki-san. This is a broad question, but have you noticed anything about Miyazaki-san recently? As in, has he ever seemed tired, or have you ever felt something was wrong with him, like he was cursed perchance? No, not at all. Though pulling out the sharp tongue could help him calm down a bit. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, you didn't hear that. Don't tell anyone I said that. Anyway, it's usually the lady who answers, so I don't really know. Like, sharp tongue, that's like snap at him, right? I guess, I mean, it makes sense. Like, yell at him so he stops being a bitch. Like, I'm assuming he's a bitch. He seems like he's kind of a bit of a bitch. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, it's usually the lady who answers. I see. About the lady, Rina-san, how is she doing? I come here every day and she just signs the delivery slip and that's it. Sometimes offers me some tea. Not my place to say, but she looks lower energy than usual lately. Here for a redelivery? You're here for redelivery today? That's right. It's for his business, so I can't just leave it at the door. And that's the end of that conversation. Why are you still here? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just because I'm used to UPS, FedEx, and USPS just being fucking busy as all sin. But they tend to want to book it out of there as soon as possible. Are you just refusing to sign the boxes? Come on. I'm gonna touch it. What's inside? What a strange thing for me to just yell, announce to the crowd of people here. So this red box is the cursed artifact. Sure looks creepy. Ugh. There's bugs. All these dead bugs are on the box. Why? I won't touch it just in case. They're like, yeah, it could legit just be like a centipede crawled out if dead bugs are here. Strange patterns on the outside. Looks ancient. So, I mean, confirmed patterns. And this wording, Ofuda, for sealing in whatever's inside. What yeah, you know, okay. I wanted to go back again to the last case. I did think it was kind of neat to not have an actual culprit, just because it's like you're kind of grasping at straws because you need to find who killed your brother. It makes sense. But there's just so much about that. Like the fact that he had the paper that said whatever it said, I've already forgot and I can't look back. But it's like, there's just a lot going on there that's suspicious, but I guess it could have all been red herrings just to make me get into it. I mean, I did. I fell for it and thought that one of them had to have been the culprit. I should ask where or how they got the box. Really shouldn't have had to have touched, like, looked at the box to get that question, but what's inside? I wonder what's inside. Did Mr. Beauty or Rena check the contents? We know, or at least they said they didn't. I wouldn't say we know, because they could be lying. Hello, do you know when they got the box? You must be tired from all the deliveries. I mean, honestly, he would probably know the most, right? He delivered it. I'll be okay, won't I? I guess you don't know the delivery. What is, like, Jasmine leaning on? Is that, like, a room divider? She might not be leaning on it, but, like, what's behind her? To have questions, can't you just look at the thing and evaluate? About the red box. Can I ask you about the red box? Oh, that box? Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Like, you were asking about it, and you're like, oh, that silly thing? Oh, that box? I should be the one asking you that question. You're the one that has it. It's just a gift from a friend, you know. A gift from a friend? Says he got it as a bonus for a bulk order. Sent it over in one of his deliveries. Anyway, how long until you're done evaluating? The previous owner. Can I ask you about the red box's previous owner? Is that even related to the evaluation? Yes! Well, if it's a cursed artifact, the center might be important. Trade secrets are involved, so I'd rather not say. I keep having to tell Rena about this. This kind of business can go downhill with one false impression. So silence is gold, makes sense? No, it sounds fishy as all hell. I have nothing to add, are you good? Alright, I understand, I don't. That's a problem, seems important to find out who the sender is. Maybe the shipping label on the box will tell us something? I mean, I was thinking that. Determine the curse's nature. Minasan actually seems to be suffering from the curse. Oh really? Adds credibility to the box for sure. Didn't you say that she was cursed? Huh? Which means it's harmful. Minasan is in danger too. There's also the possibility that the previous owner means you harm and is cursing you. Great, then. These things sell for more if the curse seems like the real thing. So keep looking into it. Minasan is in pain, you know. Oh yeah, then figure it out for Rena. Alright, so he doesn't give a shit. Which, you know, great guy. The fact that he's so gung-ho about selling this box, it makes me think that this probably isn't selling very well. The beauty or, like, any of his products. I'm still gonna ask around. You have anything, Jasmine? Wait, I really ate too much cake. So full. Unfair, I haven't had a single bite. Well, you should have tried harder. Azami? Okay, you? I think the shipping label about the package holding the red box. Have you ever delivered a strange package to Mizaki-san? Strange? What kind of package do you mean? I believe you brought a cardboard box here that contained a cursed artifact? Cursed artifact? You mean like the cursed items you'd find in games or something? It would have been packaged, so probably not obvious, but about the cardboard boxes. Have you delivered some unusual cardboard boxes recently? Recently? Let me think. Oh yes, 3 days ago. Brought one that was partly ripped. A week or so ago, there was one that was completely wrapped up with packaging tape. Also 3 weeks ago or something, there was one with a big dent in it. I love this. A red box, a box with lots of tape and a dented box. I wasn't really paying attention. A week or so ago, I'm assuming that's the one that had the box. But they were all already like that when I first received them. But he always shouts at me, "Why can't you be more careful? Useless." So unfair. What I'd give to just stitch that mouth of his shut. Stitch? What? Oops, I thought it aloud again. You never heard me say that. I never heard you, okay? He's a fun guy. Alright, let's just look at ghosts before we determine anything. Observe. What is the shadow doing? Is this a hand? From an angle it looks like if it's grabbing something. Is it looking at the back of the room? Is that... Kind of looks like, if I had to guess, I'd almost say it's the delivery guy and the hands on the ground or him dropping off the packages. Yo, check out that box. I love the hand swirl thing. Yeep, weird shadows are swirling all around the box. I get dizzy if I stare at it for too long. It's because of the patterns, right? Look closer. I see many hand-like things around the box. That reminds me. There were posts about this red box's lore. Mr. Beauty might have heard something from the previous owner. Yo, lore dump? I would assume the, many hands just means a lot of people touched it. But the grate in the subway kind of was like that. A shadow holding a cardboard box? This must be Mr. Beauty, right? I mean, it looks like him. Mr. Beauty said the red box was included in a delivery. I wonder if the cardboard box it came in might be still around. I would kind of also, just a little bit of a question. It might not amount to anything, especially if it isn't brought up. Was there more in the package that was delivered? If it came from a friend. Still have questions? Yeah, I do. About the lore. Give me lore deets. You know anything about the box's lore or something like that? Oh yeah, that I did. Something about the family who owned it all dying off? The whole family? Wild, yeah? If this lore is the real deal, I'm in for a score, right? This is important stuff. Gotta update the item details. Terrible legend. And there was no more ghosts. Hey, look at these boxes. Yeah, look closely at these ones. Look even closer. I see various cardboard boxes, but there's no way to telling which one the red box came in. Would the delivery guy know something? On closer inspection, some of the cardboard boxes are torn or dented. These must be the packages the delivery guy mentioned. It's not unusual for packaging to get damaged during deliveries. Why is this one covered in so much packing tape? Okay. So I'm assuming we'll have to... I wonder, so these notes are just on people. Can we skip these and go straight to how they acquired the box? I don't think so, because I don't have that option, actually. Oh, I have to... Yeah, oh, well, it doesn't matter. Overworked delivery guy. Delivery guy who stopped by Mr. Beauty's place. He's in charge of the area. What did he say about deliveries to and from Mayasuka-san? Can't mention due to non-disclosure agreement. Only handles deliveries. He handles everything. He handles the route. I don't think that means everything. I'm just gonna say this because it doesn't matter if I'm wrong. Did he say that? He did not. Since it's an online shopping business, yeah, okay. Handle everything is massive, though. That's really crazy to say. Yes, send-offs and deliveries, of course, and also recalls. I guess that makes sense if that's what you were looking for specifically. He seemed rather tired. He probably works really hard every day. That's rad. Also looks like centipedes. I love that there's a stain on the page. Red box. The box has a pattern of plants crawling... Plants? Crawling on it. Mayusaki-san has it now, but it had previous owner. Seems that bad things happen to all of them. Does this mean it's cursed? I love that it has that effect on it. I should take some notes on Rina-san. She's dying. Mayusaki-san's girlfriend, she supports his business as an influencer. But she's not feeling well lately. What are the symptoms? Dreamy imaginary voice. I might have to pick that just to get more details. Drool-inducing imaginary smells. Yes, that soft imaginary baritone voice who whispers words of love in your ear. No way you could just dig around for ASMR podcasts instead. I feel like, I'm gonna put this out there, I feel like Azami would not know what ASMR is. Considering how she is with other stuff. Drool-inducing imaginary smells. I just want to know. Yes, those juicy smells chase her everywhere and keep her hungry. No, her story wasn't that slapstick. Let me rethink this. Snake-like hallucinations. Yeah, she's seeing hallucinations that look like snakes. Sounds so scary. Hope we can lift her curse soon. I like how they both have arrows, but we didn't get the actual dude yet. But it's funny that this answered my question. We cannot do anything without getting this part first. I should compile notes on Mr. Beauty. This case's requester, Meusaki-san. He has a product he's about to launch. Legendary Fan Stand Blend Coffee. Miracle Digestive Beauty. Love-seeking Water of Hope. I'm gonna go with normal ones. Those don't sound fun to me. Yes, Beauty June's Miracle Digestive Beauty. Beauty. Is beauty bow tea or it's beauty? Don't worry about it. Oh, I guess I just don't have the info yet. Maybe that was the problem. I needed all the clues to like really start thinking. I mean, I asked you already. Recent cardboard boxes. Okay, I guess that's fair. About the packages you've been receiving, were there any boxes with unusual packaging? What a weird question. Ask her what the box that the cursed box came in was. So, please don't talk about the packaging. June is pretty picky. Whenever he gets anything with damaged packaging, he gets mad and yells at the staff for putting the goods at risk. Would you call a delivery guy staff? The delivery guy didn't mention that. He really lost it when the box came in. It was just the worst. The cardboard box wasn't damaged, but he went off about the packaging being sloppy. So definitely the duct tape then. And now I can investigate. Let's think things through. We need to find out the red box's sender. But Mr. Beauty doesn't want to tell us for some reason. He does seem to have various cards up his sleeve. Have you examined the packaging the box came in? Oh, the Illumina card's up his sleeve! May have arrived in a distinctive cardboard box. The delivery guy mentioned there were 3 recent incoming deliveries. A partially ripped cardboard box which he brought here 3 days ago. Another one that was entirely wrapped up with packaging tape from a week ago. And another one from 3 weeks ago that had a dent in it. You've done so well in gathering clues, I should just sit back and watch. You're here, so if you have any hints... Alright then, I don't need a hint, I know it. About the distinctive cardboard boxes. You might be able to categorize them based on whether the package is damaged, or just sloppy. Categorizing the packaging? Which cardboard box did the red box arrive in? Why do I need, like, multiple? It's one option. Like, I don't need to make a sentence. Which box? With the, packaging tape, which was... sloppily... partially... impeccably packaged. I don't... entirely, I guess? I just don't even feel like reading this. Since a week ago, you should recheck the journal, think things. Oh my god! Alright, the sloppily packaged. The cardboard box with sloppy packaging, which was entirely sloppy packaging. did it say specifically? Where, I know they mention it. Cards, partial, entirely wrapped. Okay. Again, this is silly. The fact that I was wrong, I guess. Okay, you know what? It's accurate that I was wrong. I just realized how I worded that sentence was really stupid the first time. Where I want to see my stupid one. Where's my stupid one? Oh, it doesn't give it to me. The cardboard box. No, it would have. Was with the cardboard box with wrapped up. I think the with was what kind of made it like a stupid sentence when I tried it before, because it was sloppy packaging. But I still think we might as well have just made it multiple choice. Right, Rina-san mentioned feeling unwell around a week ago. Looking closer at the tape-wrapped package might tell us who sent it over. We should go check. I'm gonna go check. This must be it. The one all wrapped with the packing tape. It really is a mess. Probably took a while to get it open. The shipping label reads Nishitani? Could this Nishitani person be the previous owner? Let's check with Mr. Beauty. He's gonna be peeved that we know that name. We could act like we're psychics. Still have questions? Can't you just look at the thing and evaluate? A previous owner. Was the red box's previous owner someone called Nishitani? Wow, how did you know? I took you for just a part-time helper. But maybe you're worth my while? Or worth your while? I'll tell you then. Yeah, that box's previous owner is a guy called Nishitani. About this dude. So Nishitani was the box's previous owner and he sent it to you? As a bonus, actually. Why, is there something going on with Nishitani? What does a bonus mean? This is just a guess, so no offense, but could that red box involve some personal grudge against you in some way? Yeah, he might do just that. He was mumbling about something when he agreed to throw this into the deal. He's kind of passive-aggressive like that. I see, note it. So, like, this dude might just curse you. That's crazy. There's talk on socials about the previous owner going missing. Did they mean this Nishitani-san? We don't want to ask about the missing part? You gathered quite a lot of info? Yes, we now know who the previous owner was. What now? Are we evaluating instead of identifying? Good point. I wonder what the director has in mind. I would hope also with the fact that we looked at the packaging that we got a return address that we can use to, like, poke around more. Really sees all. Mrs. Azami, how is it going? Director-san? It seems that the curse hasn't started spreading just yet. Yes, we're safe and sound. Director, the requester, Mr. Meusaki. He really wants to know the box's value. He fails to understand that money is not of importance here. You mean... Mrs. Azami, first and foremost, that box is a serious matter. Seriously? Kindly ask Meusaki-san and Rina-san to join us. What about Ito? Let us start the identification. What would it possibly be? Just, like, cursed item? A ceiling box or some stupid thing? Great, you're done evaluating? Well, kinda. What we'll be doing is not an evaluation, but an identification. To determine what kind of curse artifact this red box is. As well as its origins, to figure out how to handle it. I just had a fun thought, what if all that's inside the box is bugs? Like, you know how, like, there's that prank where you, like, send people ladybugs, and it's a sucky prank, but like that. As well as its origins, to figure out how to handle it. Value can easily fluctuate with a silver tongue. The question here is whether or not you can survive the curse. Now then, let us begin identifying this box. First, its outward appearance. Curses are focused on various objects depending on the purpose of the curse itself, which means that examining the artifact's shape will help you deduce the curse's aim. It's a cube! So, Miss Azami, how would you describe the cursed artifact? A broken European doll. I don't think that's right. A box with a pattern design. A seashell necklace. It was an old red box with a strange pattern drawn on the outside. Precisely. Boxes are reminiscent of the act of sealing. Key here are the geometric patterns. I wouldn't call it geometric. Drawn on the red box. Geometric patterns are also seen on the clothing and everyday items used in mountainous cultures. They are said to be spiritual patterns born of communion with the divine. So, Miss Azami, in what state was the red box that had these patterns? Completely wrapped up with packing tape. Ordered within the Fuda and unopened. Mina-san might have opened it. I mean, I think she might have. It was sealed with a warding of Fuda, and no one had opened it. However, both Meusaki-san and Rina-san had touched the box itself. I think the Fuda itself would have been, like, torn if it was open, right? So I do think, actually, it wasn't open, but I could be wrong on that. The physical shape of the artifact is important, and I shudder to imagine if they'd opened it. Can you imagine how many bugs would have snuck out? Let us move on, then. Cursed artifacts have histories of their own. Some artifacts are new, but cursed boxes are the results of a process. And the story of revenge's fulfillment through these curses are passed down as folklore. So, Mrs. Azami, what was the lore around the red box? Killed off an entire bloodline. Contains a map to a treasure. It seals an Oni ogre within. Imagine an Oni ogre coming out of that box. I heard it killed off an entire bloodline from a certain village. Scary legend for just a box. In a sequestered village, at a time when things were less aplenty, it's easy to imagine the terrible conflicts that might have taken place. They may still retain their resentment towards those in power and fame. Thus, you're getting a lot out of that. Inferring a lot of details that I don't know if that would really be accurate. We don't even know much about the village itself. Thus, the curses were born as a way to strike back against the oppressors. We now need to look into whether this lore is actually true. It would be helpful to figure out if it's true. I think the best thing we can do right now, just rip off the band-aid, open the damn box. On to our final question. The red box which bestows curses. Those who have been near this box are already feeling its effects. So, Mrs. Azami, who exactly has been affected by the curse? The question really would be why Rina specifically, though. I like that we didn't, like, even have the Ito option. It's Rino-san. Rino-san. She looked very ill. Also, she mentioned something snake-like crawling out of the box. And writhing inside her. Brilliant. Yo, what if the beauty just gave her, like, tapeworm? Exactly. Of those in this room, only Rina-san has been hit with the curse. A curse that only affects women! What did I say? Always women with this one. This game has it out for them. And a box which causes it. Also, okay, wait a minute. Can we, what's, like, the opposite of deducing? It's like when you're going, like, way too broad with it. One person's been cursed. Assuming that it's only affecting women is crazy right now. Legends telling us of the curse killing off an entire bloodline of a village's influential family. An entire bloodline is more than just the women. Only one cursed artifact fits this description. called inducing? I don't think that's right. The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be the divot box. It's not going to be the divot box. That's like Jewish in origin, I believe. Identification. Katori Bako. Maybe there is an Oni in there. The Katori Bako, an urban myth that got attention online as a horror story. Online, specifically, it was said to be fiction, but the details were elaborate to the extreme. There are rumors the box actually existed. The story as it was told is as follows. Someone from a settlement was the victim of severe discrimination. They vowed to kill off the entire bloodline of the village head's family. They built a box around the fingers of... Oh, the human fingers was right. Around the fingers of a child sacrifice and called it the Katori Bako. The curse affects women and children who go near the box, but not grown men. That sounds exactly like that box, does it? Again, we're kind of inferring a law out of nothing. What happens if you get cursed? The horror story itself claims that their insides would twist and rupture, leading to death. Insides? Twisting and rupturing? There are two kinds of curses. One targets specific individuals. For example, changing one of the kanji in their name to the kanji for curse. The other curses multiply people indiscriminately, an especially dangerous type of curse. I think multiply people is supposed to mean it like spreads, right? A cursed doll that kills its owner, a cursed chair that kills those who sit in it. I remember that one. Wow. For this case, something about like Azami's face that comes off to me more like I don't care, I'm not buying it. For this case though, we don't know whether the curse's effects will mirror those in the story. You should assume a high level of danger while investigating. Presumably, Meguriya, I would say that you probably shouldn't have two women investigating this box that kills women. Rina-san should stay away. Miss Azami and Miss Jasmine, please leave the place immediately. Okay, at least he is thinking a little bit about their safety. Huh? What, is it that bad? Twisted insides and death? Jun, we should really send the box back to Nishitani. Scary, and it seems like the real thing. Either way, please head to the former owner Nishitani-san's place and ask him where he found the box. We may be able to determine how to avoid the curse. Understood. Zami, you know what? Yes? I touched that box just a bit. Why? Oh, she's freaking out! And you know, I feel a bit queasy. I think it's a placebo effect. I think she's just getting in her head about it. No, wait, are you serious? Or maybe she ate too much liquor cake? But wait, maybe you're just feeling lightheaded, or it's just a cold? Yeah. Jasmine? Yeah. Why, Jasmine? Why? No way. Is she bedridden? Like, how bad is it? No, no. It looks like she got stung by bees. Are you alright, Jasmine? Thought I could sleep it off. You look really pale. It could just be a hangover from liquor cake. Is it really because you touched the box? It's okay, Zami. I just feel a little bit sick. Like a bit anemic, maybe. Anyway, heading to this Nishitani guy's place. Should you really be driving? I can still drive, so no worries. I'm a little worried. Yeah, I guess. Jasmine, are you really okay? If you're too sick to drive, I said I'm fine. Anyway, what do we need to check on again? Looking for info about Nishitani-san, the box's previous owner. That might lead to the village where the box came from. Going there might help us lift your curse and also Rina-san's curse, right? Slow down, Zami. We don't know if it's a village Besides, when we checked yesterday, didn't post say the previous owner went missing? Well, let's still do what we can. I feel bad for Jasmine. She's dying. I'll do my absolute best searching for info on Nishitani-san. You're getting really good at this. Do me a favor and look into the box's curse too. Understood. Look at this guy.